In the middle of 2021, the Eden Community Access Centre's Disaster Preparedness Project team set out to work with the people of Eden and surrounding areas on an important project to build a community-led plan for better preparing our communities for future disasters. After 2 years, the plan is now complete. The project funding ended on 30 June 2023, but the work to make us stronger together is ongoing. My name is Dr. Jodie Stewart, and I have been the Disaster Preparedness Project Coordinator. This video briefly tells the story of the project, the fundamentals of the plan, and where to from here. This was a community-led project, so our journey started with the formation of a steering committee and the establishment of working groups. The Community Engagement Working Group quickly became key to reaching as many community members as possible and hearing their thoughts on what was important. We talked to lots and lots of people. 17 community table talks or small group conversations with 142 people were held across 6 communities and at 2 Resilient Eden community workshops. The engagement team spent time in Wyndham, Rocky Hall, Wonboyne, Toowoomba, Nethercote and Eden itself, asking questions and doing a lot of listening. In these conversations, people spoke about the things they believe are most important for making their communities stronger and better prepared for the next disaster. That came down to 3 things the team heard time and time again. We called these things the community's priorities. 1. Community connection. We heard that a well-connected community is a well-prepared community. 2. Education, information and training. We heard that people need to learn how to be personally prepared and to understand more about the role emergency services will play when we face our next disaster. 3. Communication. We heard that better communication is vital. That means communication between neighbours and between the community, government and other agencies before, during and after disaster. The 3 community priorities have already led to the creation of important preparedness initiatives in 2023. That includes the Youth Risk Reduction Project, the Eden Project Lab and the Prepared for Disaster radio program on 2SEA Community Radio. The Disaster Risk Reduction Youth-led project is working with young people to identify, manage and strengthen their skills so they can better understand the risk of disasters in their communities. Its aim is to equip young people with the tools to play an active role in reducing the risks and impacts of potential disasters. In the first half of 2023, 11 Project Lab sessions were held at the Eden Library. These sessions have led to a community street parties project to build better community connection and a preparedness education and communication project. 12 episodes of the Prepared for Disaster radio show have been an important way of beginning to broadly share community disaster preparedness information and education. During June 2023, the project hosted 2 community connection and preparedness events, Tales as Old as Time and Prepare Our People Community Fun Day, in conjunction with our agency and community partners. The work begun by the project will continue based on 3 important recommendations. Those recommendations have been made in the project's final Disaster Preparedness, Recovery and Resilience Strategic Plan, which has now been published. Recommendation 1, that a local community organisation commits to long-term disaster preparedness leadership. The Eden Community Access Centre has committed to leading this work into the future. Recommendation 2, that the Project Lab continues to be funded to make sure community preparedness projects are supported. A combination of funding from the Eden Community Access Centre and the Foundation for Regional and Rural Renewal means the Project Lab will remain operational for a further 12 months from the 1st of July 2023. Recommendation 3, that ongoing attention be given to strengthening collaborative relationships between the community and governments and emergency agencies. This is key to improving how we face future disasters together. The Eden Community Access Centre has committed to continuing this important work on behalf of the community. So what comes next? The Eden Community Access Centre is very keen for the communities of Eden and surrounding villages to move forward together on this preparedness journey. So what can you do to get involved and make a difference? Please consider giving what time you can. A few minutes or hours over time will have a big impact on how we all face the future together, stronger. Turn up to a street party. Check in on your neighbours' emergency plans. Seek out personal preparedness guides available from the RFS and SES. Come along to the project lab. It all makes a difference. What can you do right now? Please take the time to read the Eden and Surrounds Disaster Preparedness, Recovery and Resilience Strategic Plan. You can find a link to it on the homepage of the Eden Community Access Centre website. Thank you for contributing to a stronger future for your region. It has been a privilege to work with your amazing communities. We are stronger together.